I can't fap to this anime. Ah, too much censorship. And we're back. I'm Ash Mannix, and I'm with my beautiful colleague, Kuxel.
I've been upgraded to beautiful this time.
Yes.
Amazing.
Today, we're going to watch another anime. Full disclosure, I've already seen it.
You keep roping me into watching these animes now. Like, it was the first one was what? Akebi Sailor Uniform, and you're like...
The foot fetish anime.
You should watch this foot fetish anime. And
do you like feet?
Why'd you have to do the sniff, man?
And well, when I heard of this anime, and I'm pretty sure you mentioned this to me as well, or you mentioned this anime to me. It's called Worlds End Harem, and funnily enough, it's showing on Crunchyroll, and it's that thing where it's like they must have known that this was a hentai type. Like, it's one of those animes where I'm surprised it's not hentai, but then it probably is hentai.
Yeah. I believe that the genre, once again, Giguk has coined the term. It's called "I can't believe it's not hentai," and yeah. I think that is basically what it is, isn't it? I have not seen the show. I don't know much about the show, apart from the fact that one of my mates who has seen it was annoyed at how censored it was.
Yes.
And I have seen one poster artwork for it, which is, well, let's just say that it's something else.
So... this is anime I thought is kind of stupid, but in a funny, good way, right? I was like, I should have watched this raw. I should have watched this, like, gone in with you straight away and watched it without having watched it before, kind of thing.
I was about to agree with you when you said raw, but okay.
I don't know how you got not watched it before. I've watched this episode, and I've watched the next 2 episodes afterwards as well. And I'm like, oh shit, I should have just watched this and got my genuine first reaction to it with Kuxel instead of watching this, but whatever.
Yeah, and I haven't watched this, and I haven't kept up with what people are saying about it or anything apart from what my mate said. So yeah, it is going to be my genuine first impression.
Yeah, so really this is a video where I just I enjoy Kuxel's reaction to this anime. A bit like the last one.
Let's all point and laugh at me.
Yes.
Yes.
So let's. I've got my can of Coke here.
Yeah, crack open a cold one. Oh.
So I'm ready. Are you ready, Kuxel?
I'm set. Let's
get into this.
I'm excited. Oh, this is also a foot fetish anime.
No, well, shoe fetish.
Now I've said it, you can put it in the thumbnail and get the views.
Tag it, foot fetish.
So the first thing I notice is that she has white eyelashes.
Ah, yes. I also have a thing for characters with purple hair.
That's an interesting thing to have. Oh.
Wait, I'm just gonna like pause it here, right?
Right.
One thing that people have commented on is the way that they've censored everything. It's like they just gave up and just took a fucking pen and just went a digital pen.
I'll tell you what it reminds me of. Do you remember when we played Doki Doki Literature Club?
Yes.
Oh. So, you know Natsuki? I've forgotten her name exactly, but the little girl, the one who has pink hair, and yeah. When she went into her sort of crazy mode, that was represented with glitches like this on her face.
Yeah, that was fucking creepy.
The only thing that bothers me about this is that it's static and not animated.
Yeah, but you know how they usually use mosaics and stuff like that, and it's like just less intrusive.
Yeah, at least with the mosaic, you sort of get an idea of what's behind there.
What are you saying? That you can still, with the mosaic, you can still fap to it, but whereas with this, you just can't. Is that what you're trying to say here, Kuxel?
That is exactly what I am trying to say here.
I can't fap to this anime. Too much censorship.
The thing is, right, this also puts me in mind of what what people jokingly refer to as the censorship you see in like hentai mangas and dojinshi, where it's just like one black strip.
Like the thinnest
Yeah,
strip.
yeah,
I'm like, what is that?
and it's like, oh, thank God that's there. Now I could have been offended. Oh,
That's true. Shall we carry on?
oh,
World's
that really
End
is the World's End
Harem.
Harem.
So the year is 2040.
Man, some shows work up to this moment. Here we go straight in.
I have Japanese anime disease.
He's actually given it a name: cellular sclerosis.
They needed to in this anime because it gives them a reason for what happens next. Oh yeah, no, I thought about it that way. Damn man, 24 is only like 20 years away. What the fuck? Is he gonna take a shit?
He said he's going to go into a cold sleep. You should take a shit beforehand, right?
It's just like that's such an uncomfortable position to sit in. Like he's not sitting on a ledge or anything. He's just
He's squatting.
Squatting.
Yeah, that's what he just said.
Yeah, like the reason why he's not stopping her from going with the guy that likes her is because he knows he can't. Well, he can't make her wait 5 years. Apparently, he has to go and cold sleep for 5 years.
Hey, go back a bit. Go back a bit. Go back a bit.
Right. That. Right.
Wait. No, I wasn't planning.
I did a go with Erisa-chan, right?
Yeah, let's go over this scene again. Yeah. Now, this guy looks like the fucking hands guy from Yahari.
Hands? Oh shit! Really?
Yeah.
I didn't think of it. But they're siblings, right? But in
in
that clip, I was just like, wait, are they friends? Because they were talking like friends.
No, they're brother and sister. Reuni.
Yeah.
No, this is a mechanized society where people don't need to work. Apparently.
Yeah, it's a really advanced society.
Horse shit.
That might happen, by the way. They're talking about like how things are becoming so automated that, you know, eventually you're not going to have enough jobs for people to.
Yeah, I can see that these idiots aren't even driving.
And they're in a massive limo. Look at this white society.
Yeah, they cleaned up a lot in 20 years as well, didn't they?
Mm.
So what's that guy?
What?
Isn't that a doctor? He's working.
So only some people work who want to work. But you can live your life without having to work. I like how they're certain that they'll find a cure.
Yeah, like it might not work. Take this.
This is my promise to you that I'll come back from this totally curable disease.
For a second, I thought her eye was in it or something. I'm like, what?
It captures your eye.
It's a.
I was just thinking at this point, right? Must be embarrassing for them to all see him butt naked.
Yeah. But it's a medical thing, right? At that point, you don't really.
Yeah, but he's still butt naked. Do you think that? Oh, this is medical. It's okay for them to see my little wang. Oh, I didn't pick up on that last time.
Well,
I'll be waiting for you.
Well, for him, it should just be like that, right? Like, he'll wake up and he'll be like, oh, it's been 5 years.
Yep. She's really cute. It's the only reason I like her. She's a totally pain in the arse. Otherwise.
Meanwhile, everyone else will be like, oh, this is Avengers Endgame. In 5 years, everyone has been dead. Yeah, there's something very wrong here. So it has been 5 years.
Yeah, I thought it was going to be like 200 years or something.
It might have been more interesting if it had been like 200 years, but let's go with the 5.
I honestly thought it was going to be, oh, by the way, it was supposed to be 5 years, but it ended up being 200 because...
Why have all the staff been replaced with hentai characters?
Because it's 2045, the year of hentai.
Okay.
I am magically cured.
Ooh, Takagi sensei. The hell happened
Wait,
to
he's not even
Whisper?
fully dressed. What the fuck? She just like walked in here.
I can see where this is going.
Oh, I've just realized they blacked out the windows.
Hmm. Good.
Miraculously cured by AI.
Oh boy. Is this the kind of story we're going to get a lot from now on?
Yes.
It is, isn't it? Yeah.
MK Ultra.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't even think about MK Ultra, but pandemic and all of that sort of stuff. Yeah.
I love how they just throw AI around like it's sweets.
Mate, no cure or vaccine found. We managed to work one out in about a year or so.
That's the type
Well,
of
I like
reaction
to
I
say-
normally have. What's the difference here? This is how women
Wow.
normally react with me. They're just like, why is he dressed like it's the
Yeah, yeah.
2040s? What the fuck's wrong with this guy?
They all died. Male killer virus.
MK. And at this point, you go, yes!
Oh my god. Because he was asleep, mate.
5. It's a very small
Well,
number.
capable of activity.
As in walking about and, you know, living a normal life. A man? Stay away from him.
What the fuck, man?
Girl was thirsty. Please, to save humanity, fuck like a rabbit.
I mean, that's obviously the fantasy way of doing this, right? The reality is that they will just extract as much semen as possible and then clone it and then use that.
Yeah,
Or
I mean,
stem cells.
you
or
can't
something
easily
like
clone it, but I can understand them just like milking him like a cow.
Huh. That just stick him in a machine.
Yeah, and just like suction cup that shit out of him every so often and artificially inseminate that into him.
I'm sorry, I just got really I got a kick out of it saying United Women.
All right.
I'm sorry.
Fuck.
Well, immune.
I love how he's like built like a fucking. He's like really fit. Number 1.
So this guy's number 1.
So the key thing here, right?
Did you see the logo?
No, not really.
It was like the UN logo, but with a woman's head instead of the Earth.
Bit on the nose, isn't it?
Yeah. Bollocks! What was that news report?
Oh, that was just the secret UW video about the existence of these dudes.
What? Just for him? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, for one, you have textbooks and all sorts of resources.
Don't you have the internet? Doesn't that keep
Yeah.
a fucking? Don't you keep records on like servers and shit?
I understand there won't be training and all that sorts of stuff, but now is the time for the women to start, learning all this stuff. They
And
have to.
Did everyone just learn to do sexy poses as they talk to people? What is this?
Oh, is this Sele?
Who? I don't like showing my eyes on screen.
What
The
about me?
mating.
Hey, man. I gotta take that screenshot.
I love that line. He's neither impotent nor homosexual.
Homosexual. Oh my goodness.
What were you saying about what if he said that she would choose you, her?
This is not the same. This is her just saying, that's it, I'll do it myself.
Yeah. Reito-sama,
This
I've
is
come to
really
make you feel
obtrusive.
better. Maybe she's going to give him a warm wank.
Do you know what? What,
Wait, I want you
What?
to fucking stop
Wait,
there. I want to go back a bit,
why?
right?
Why
Wait,
are you stopping it?
that
Why are you
line,
stopping it?
this line.
Oh.
I love this line.
But all I'm saying is, right, like, it's not animated well enough for it to be like,
Give me your seed.
all that great. Like, if they did it like this, like Austin Powers style censorship, where it just sort of has convenient objects censoring the way, it'd be way better.
That's hard to do when you're animating, man. No boobies.
Rather than that, like, I get the feeling when you watch it fully uncensored, it won't even be that titillating.
Oh, do you know, I never thought about how badly animated this was. Oh no. I blue balls myself. Oh no.
Hey, man,
it's like
he's got blue hair for a reason, eh?
How bad is that? It's like I was there butt naked and he was just like, no. Little virgin boy was just like,
oh. I always like red-haired characters, and this one seems like a joker. Come on, doesn't he even want to just for the fun of it? Like, never mind the whole situation he's in.
He's a good guy, okay, and he loves his girlfriend, who's not actually his girlfriend technically, but we won't.
I mean, I get the whole thing about his girlfriend, right? But this girl here looks so much like his girl. Oh my goodness.
They're all young, healthy, and fertile.
Man.
Mate.
The way they say it is just also gross.
Maybe it's done on purpose. 5 billion women, 5 men. I like them odds. 200. Or even 10,000.
It's over 9,000!
But this is literally a fantasy, like, you know, like a teenage sort of fantasy.
Save humanity.
Mate, you have to, and I'm not saying that. I mean, seriously, just get on with it. All right, you know what? I can respect that.
You know how she's just like, oh, fuck, we've totally fucking relying on the wrong guy here. He's like, I've got a girlfriend and I only want to have a kid with her.
Oh.
Mating.
Hey man,
look at that.
Any other person probably would have.
Let's have a chat, right? So what did you think? Would you, I mean, there's a bit more story here. Oh look, there's a little UN Women United.
Yeah,
Women
that's
logo.
what I was saying. I was laughing at the logo because it's the UN logo, but with a woman's head instead of the Earth.
Yeah, do you know what? Like, one thing I appreciated. Well, I didn't appreciate, but I kind of appreciate for the context of this video is the amount of fucking censorship they did. Made my job easy for editing this video. If I'm putting it up on YouTube,
I would have relished the chance to censor it myself. But,
nah,
you know.
Nah, I'm alright. I like my job being made easier. It's just I watched this and I was like, fucking hell, this is stupid. I love it, but it's fucking stupid. You can't insert artificial inseminate. There's only 5 guys in the world and they're all in Japan or some shit, right? Of course, for some reason. And the guy's supposed to be quite an attractive looking guy, and all these women are just like fucking blushing around him. And like, I know, look, I'm a thirsty guy, right? I don't talk to many women, okay? But when I'm around a woman, I don't start blushing in public and start getting the first.
Never mind that, right? Never mind that. Just the way he just sort of like pushed her away when she was starting with him. Just one half of me is like, I respect that because he wants to save himself for his girlfriend type. the love interest, and the other half of me is like, mate, what are you doing?
Do you know
You had a chance.
Yeah, but like I get that. Okay, I get where you're coming from in that respect. It is a bit weird if someone
It's the
comes.
duality of man. That's what it is.
Yeah, if someone comes onto you really hard, you're just like, what the fuck, right? It's kind of off-putting. I think if it wasn't so in his face and clinical, in some ways they try and make it clinical, like we need to start the meeting. Who do you want to choose?
Yeah,
Here are the
that makes
stats.
it gross.
Yeah, and you know it is the whole anime is kind of gross, but in a fucking hilarious way. I love it. But I'll say this: I've watched the next few episodes, and
How many episodes are there? I would watch this.
I think there's 3.
Okay.
What we can do, right? Well, after this recording, we can watch some of the other episodes. I won't record that, but like,
Yeah, just for the fun of it. Yeah.
The second episode, you meet number 1, who's the guy that was the other guy with the same disease that got cured, who was brought out of cold sleep.
The guy who
first.
they couldn't. They had problems with.
Well, they had problems you trying to get do artificial insemination. They said that they
but it worked. It then worked when they went full natural, isn't it?
Yeah, that's what. That's why they're like, oh, we can't do artificial insemination. It has to be like your fantasy where you have the sexy time with other guys.
It's time for the good old fashioned.
This guy fucking rips the out of it. Oops, I'm gonna cut that out.
What the hell, man?
I didn't mean it that way. I meant he takes the mick, right? Because he's just like he takes all these girls up on their offer. He's watching a movie and then he goes, "Oh, I really like that actress." Right? He's just watching some.
And then he's like, "I want to have the. I want to go there."
Someone says it's right? Like someone's like, "Well, the redhead girl."
Yeah.
That's his
handler,
right? And she's like, "I could get her." He's like, "What? Okay." And so she comes, and then they even get her. No, he gets her to dress up in the same schoolgirl outfit as she wears in the program that he watches.
Oh man!
And I'm just like, what the fuck, right? And he has the sexy time with her, and then he comments. So he meets our main character here, and he's just like, "Oh, this is great! Like yesterday, it was a model. This morning, it was an actress. This afternoon, it was I don't know what else it was." Right, a singer, right? And then this evening, I'm gonna have all 3 of them or something. And I was like, this guy's such a scumbag. But you do get a character who basically takes as much advantage as he can out of the situation. So yeah, I mean, you do see that. You know how you're just like, come on, why are you not taking the?
Yeah, so we've got a guy to represent that side of the equation.
Yeah. He was the first guy that came out, the one that looked kind of buff in the cold storage. They had a clip of him.
Number 1.
Number 1, yeah. So, yeah, I just found this is quite funny. It gets, I don't know where they're gonna go with this.
This actually looks like the kind of trash anime I would have loved if I was a teenager, but I will enjoy as an adult.
Yeah, it's good, man. It's got a good amount of stupid cringe. It's a guilty pleasure type anime for me, but unfortunately, I don't have. Maybe I can put in a boob meter, opie meter.
What's the point of that? It's all censored.
Yeah. I don't know. I'll think about it. But I thought this was interesting. I thought, as an anime, to get a good reaction. I think I might do more of these. When I watch an anime that I find really interesting for one way or the other.
Just reactions.
Yeah, I mean, it's just reaction stuff, isn't it? And then with some comedic bits in
there.
Yeah. Maybe a bit of comment. Well, we're doing a bit of commentary as well. It's not just pure reaction. We're sitting here reflecting upon.
Okay, yeah, that's fair. The aftertalk as well, isn't it?
We're a bit different, right? And no one's going to listen to this part of the fucking video, but whatever.
I mean, I think that the unique selling point of us guys is that we're both of us a little bit older than I think typically what YouTubers tend to be.
Yeah, I'm an old man. I watch the anime.
A little older, a little more jaded.
A lot more jaded, man.
Yeah, I am looking at uncensored clips from this same show that you just showed me,
Mm-hmm.
and it confirms what I thought, which is that it's it's honestly not all that appealing without the censorship anyway.
Yeah, but that was Worlds End Harem. Hopefully, you've enjoyed us reacting to this and talking about it. If you're interested in it, this is on Crunchyroll just now. If you've got a Crunchyroll membership, even if you don't, I think the first
Wait,
episode is free.
wait, I am quickly going to find out where you can watch this uncensored because fuck censorship.
Oh, dude, what? Okay, I mean,
I
as
am
long as
simply-
it's not the you're not on the sailing the pirate seas, okay? We're not talking about we're not.
I'm
like-
not going to talk about that. I'm just simply going to say that it should be available somewhere to watch uncensored. And
Crunchy-
I'm not having any luck finding that.
Yeah, I think
Not any legitimate sources anyway.
if you want to sail the high seas, right? I'm sure someone somewhere can find it. But if you want, oh man, I think that's the fizzy drink coming back up. But if you want a bit of a laugh and a little bit of a guilty pleasure, enjoyment from some sort of guilty pleasure of an anime, then yeah, this is worth a watch. The next two episodes are there's a cringy one. Actually, we'll watch it together. I won't talk about it too much, but it's definitely worth a watch. So yeah, I'll leave it there. I'm Ash Mannix,
And I am Kuxel.
and we'll see you in another video, hopefully. Bye.
Bye bye, everyone.